these are the scenes we like to see. Okay, Love Island, understanding the assignment.
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's not the way you say to my eyes. I know that
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. We have another Love Island review. Personally, the episode was a bit half and half. I feel like it was a bit dry, but then definitely started to pick up as time went on. But as always, we have a lot to unpick and unpack from that episode, so please to get cozy. No, number one, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Number two, please get cozy and comfy with your hot Ribena. Oh no, that's right. Your hot Ribena and your snacks, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of this review. Righty, so let's start off with Gemma and Luca speaking about her and Jack's convo. I did already say this in yesterday's review, and I still stand by it. I don't really care for the whole situation with Gemma's ex coming into the whole villa. I did ask, is it Gemma's Island or is it Love Island? Because I do feel like it was a storyline that I guess the producers definitely tried to push, but it's a storyline that many people aren't actually interested in. Let's move on to Jax having a chat with Tasha. He told her that she looks really sweet. And okay, let's even talk about this, yeah? So Jax was having a chat with Tasha and Luca was wondering why Andrew wasn't getting irritated. And for me, if anything, it just kind of showed me how much Luca, number one, it's a bit weird because if you're not in a situation and the person in that situation isn't irritated, you shouldn't be irritated, number one. Also, number two, I do think that was just a clear example as to how some people naturally project their insecurities onto other people. Clearly, Luca is triggered at the fact that, you know, Jax was talking to Gemma, but you shouldn't care if Andrew doesn't care that Jax is talking to Tasha. It's not your battle to fight. I didn't really understand that one. I felt like it was actually quite strange. So Dami and Andrew, which was quite interesting, were having a chat about Luca, and they were basically speaking about how, you know, that's why I don't tell Luca certain stuff, because he naturally just acts a bit weird. I do feel like the way he acted with that whole situation was definitely unwarranted, very uncalled for as well, and also very strange. Like, if you're triggered at the fact that Jax is in this villa and you want to get to know Gemma, then let that be your trigger point. You don't need to push that onto other people. Let's move on to Ikenna and India. They were speaking about how they feel about one another. And you know what? Okay. She said that she feels like sometimes she's a bit confused as to what he wants. And I definitely do get that, because I do feel like Ikenna comes across as being extremely chilled. And I guess for India, it's just kind of like, oh, I can't really read you as a person. I don't know if you're really interested in me. They did end up having a kiss, but it felt like the kiss was more for India to have it rather than Ikenna to have it. And that's what I find really strange about Ikenna, because he, like I said, he basically said that he kissed 15 to 20 girls in one night. So you can definitely kiss India. You can kiss our sis. You really can do that. So I don't know how I felt about the kiss itself, but I think Ikenna needs to either wake up or be very straightforward when it does come to India. Some people were saying, even including my sister as well, she was saying that she feels like India deserves someone better. And I guess I do understand where she's coming from as well. But I think India does actually want to get to know Ikenna. And I feel like Ikenna probably does want to get to know her. But the whole grafting thing is just, you know, put in a bit more effort. You know, just put in a very tiny bit. But as you know, as the episode does go on, we do see a little bit of that. So yeah, let's move on to Ekin-Su and Jack speaking. Okay, let me say this, right? I'm very happy that Ekin-Su is in the villa. I think she is an amazing bombshell. She was a great addition. When she came, she said drama. Okay, Ekin-Su said, yeah, I'm causing drama. But I feel like there's a very thin line between grafting and being team too much. And I just feel like she's, you know, just a tiny bit, definitely a tiny bit over the edge. Like, I know she's Madam CCTV and everything, but I just feel like it comes across as being a bit team too much. So obviously her and Jax were speaking, and she was basically speaking about, you know, she'll be very open to getting to know him. The very interesting comment that she did mention was that she would rather snuggle up with him. Like, that's something that she wants to do. Like I said, I just think it's a bit team too much, if I'm going to be honest. Let me know if you think I'm over the top with this, but you were definitely like, and that's what I'm saying, Davide was literally just lifting you up the other day. Literally the other day, because the other day was actually yesterday. But you know, it's a game, so I guess she's just playing the game. Definitely what made me laugh was Davide bringing them snacks, and that was nice because, like I did say, it comes across like Davide is just good looking Italian and vibes. So it was kind of nice to see like a peek into his, you know, personality a bit more. But yeah, he literally bought them snacks as they were talking. I think he bought them water, a couple of nibbles here and there. So that was actually quite funny to see. And yeah, even like Ikenna as well, just before bedtime, was speaking to the guys as to him kissing India. Did he kiss you? No, did you kiss her or did India kiss you? But either way, I just want Ikenna to just give a bit more. I think India deserves the world and above. You know, she's our good sis and we stan, and chef's kiss, she's absolutely gorgeous. But I just feel like Ikenna also does need to do a bit more as well. Like, if a girl has spoken to you about wanting to do a bit more, she cares enough to tell you, because if she didn't care, she wouldn't have told you and she would have easily just moved on. So yeah. So let's move on to the following morning. Ekin-Su was speaking to the girls. And I think what was a tad embarrassing for me, okay, like I said, I pick up on very interesting things, but it comes across like she was trying to tell people that Jax was the one putting it on her, when in actual fact she was the one who was putting it on him. So I guess that was a bit awkward. But yeah, she was saying that Davide cuddled up to her as well and was saying, you know, I want you close up, baby. So I feel like it's interesting to kind of see how, maybe from her perspective, it's almost like, okay, Davide needs to graft a bit more because I can easily turn my head. And I guess for Davide as well, it's also just like, okay, I do like her, but what can I do to kind of secure her in my arms? So let's move on. I don't know, I'm dancing and singing, but let's move on to Ikenna making breakfast. And these are the scenes we like to see. Okay, Love Island, understanding the assignment. And I mentioned this in yesterday's video as well. In case you guys don't know, Unseen Bits, which actually airs on Saturday, isn't a full episode, but it just shows you the unseen bits that didn't make it to the main show during the week. And Ekin-Su, not Ekin-Su, whoa, why's Ekin-Su in my mind? Oh no, Ikenna and India, they had so many cute unseen clips, and I was just wondering, like, guys, we need to have these clips in the main show. We actually need to have them in the main show. So it was actually quite nice to see that not only did those clips make it to the unseen, but also made it to the main show. But Ikenna making breakfast for India was absolutely adorable. We love to see that. And I think as well, it just goes to show, and it's also like reassurance for India as well, to understand that, okay, maybe I'm not overthinking this. Maybe he does actually like me, and it may take him a while to put him a bit more effort. But I think Ikenna doing that was definitely like, definitely a step in the right direction to let India know that, yeah, I am kind of feeling you as well, and I don't need to feel left out. So that was really nice. Let's move on to Davide making bread and egg for Madam CCTV. Tapasware, it was literally bread and egg. And the thing is like, I know bread and egg sounds really normal, but if you're Nigerian, do you get what I mean? Bread and egg is really just like, you know, bread and egg, just bread and egg. But he made her breakfast as well, and I guess for Ekin-Su as well, it was really nice for her to kind of see that Davide is grafting a bit more, so maybe he is a bit threatened by Jax. Is he really threatened by Jax? I don't really know, but I guess that was also a step in the right direction to kind of let Ekin-Su know that maybe Davide is going to start putting in a bit more effort. So that was nice. Let's move on to Andrew and Tasha. Actually, let's not move on to them. I find them really boring. When their scenes come on, I'm just, yeah, I kind of just zone out, but they were just having a chat. I don't really have much to say. Sorry, I find them a tad boring. So yeah, let's move on to Amber getting a text that her and Dami were going on their first date, and it was going to be a tennis date. I did already say, oh, 1 second guys, I've got a cramp in my leg. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah. I did already say that I really like Dami. I think Dami is really good vibes. He has a great personality, and I feel like Love Island producers are starting to show us more clips of Dami having a good personality as well. But they ended up going on a tennis date. Let's talk about the conversation after the tennis date, okay? So they had a convo after the tennis date, and Dami dropped the line that every guy drops. Every guy drops this line, like, you know, I had a dream about you. Yeah, I had a dream. Did you really have a dream? But Dami said that he had a dream that his grandma was doing Amber's hair and was showing him baby pictures of him. Whether it's true or untrue, we don't know. But I do really like Dami as a person, and also like Amber. Some people are speculating that Amber doesn't actually like Dami, but I think they work. I actually do think they work, and I do hope it is quite genuine between them. But it'll be interesting to see if they continue working in the villa, and even if they do work on the outside world as well. So that was nice. Let's move on to Jax and Paige. So Jax was having a conversation with Paige whilst the date was going on with Amber and Dami, and was speaking to her about, you know, how much he likes her. They were speaking about, I think, dogs together, speaking about families, and he was just saying like she's just as beautiful on the outside and Sarah English, she's just as beautiful on the outside as she is in the inside. And I thought that was a really nice comment to make. I do think Paige is absolutely lovely, and I definitely think she deserves love in the villa. And I feel like Luca 100% did do her a tad dirty, but you know what, she deserves someone who's completely genuine, and hopefully Jax is genuine for her and to her as well. But we love Paige, so we stand Paige. We definitely stand Paige here. So let's move on to the night time. Davide and Madam CCTV were just kissing, and I feel like that's all they do. all they do is kiss. Like, I don't know if I've really heard them have quite meaningful conversations. It's always just looking dead into each other's eyes and then just lips in. And as we know from yesterday's video, with yesterday's review, sorry, with the Never Have I Ever challenge that they had, they're both very interesting, let's just say that. But yeah, like, there's actually nothing I can say about Davide and Madam CCTV. They actually just kiss, and that's literally it. Let's move on to Jax and Afia speaking, because this was interesting. But anyway, Jax and Afia were having a conversation, and he was thanking her for the date that they had, because if you remember, Jax was invited into the villa and he had 2 dates, one with Paige and also one with Afia, and he was thanking her for the date because it made him feel really comfortable. If there's one thing that I will say, is that I think Jax is extremely charming, and I did mention this in my first impressions of him yesterday. Extremely charming guy, very confident as well. And I guess naturally, just as a female, when you meet a guy that is charming and confident, it's just, yeah, that's very attractive, by the way. Very attractive. So yeah, I don't know how Afia actually took that conversation. I don't know if she took it in a friendly way or if she took it in a potential coupling way. But as you know, the events definitely take a turn very soon. So yeah, let's get into that. But yeah, he did say one thing as well, saying that, you know, they will have a chat tomorrow. But as you know, tomorrow never comes. Wow, that comes really fast. So fast. So yeah, let's move on to Luca and Gemma talking. I feel like Gemma's a bit awkward, and I did mention this in yesterday's review as well. So they were just having a chat, giggling at first, but then it took a turn for the worse. And this happens a lot of the time when Luca does have a chat with Gemma. And I don't know if, like I said, this is her love language, but I definitely know it's something that she does. Yeah, it's like she's very pessimistic about things. She's like, don't do that, or you wish, or, you know, you wish he got me, or you wish he died. I don't know, it's very interesting. I don't know if you picked up on it as well. But it ended up having a peck, and I don't think Luca was happy with the peck. But after the peck, Gemma kind of just, yeah, that kind of shrugged them off kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, that is that. Do you know what I mean? And last but not least, let's move on to the ending. Amber got a text, and it required everyone to gather around the fire pit. Afia and Paige were told to stand in front of the fire and in front of everyone else because they were both single. And of course, with Jax being the new guy, he was given the opportunity to choose the girl that he wants to be in a couple with, or the girl he wants to choose, because whoever isn't chosen is going to leave the villa. The second Afia and Paige had to stand in the front, I already knew that Afia was going. It is a shame because, of course, like I did say, Jax did say he was going to speak to her tomorrow, but just based on the conversations, the interactions, the time that he had in the villa, I think it was quite clear that he was going to pick Paige. So I don't really think it was shocking that he did pick her. But of course, that in turn meant that Afia was leaving the villa. So of course, Afia packing her bags, saying goodbye to all of the girls, and she has, if not left where Love Island is shot, is probably on her way back to the UK already. So yeah, that was that review, guys. That definitely was that review. But let's get into the ending, because it looks like 2 new guys, okay, are joining the villa. And if there's one thing that Love Island said, they said Black Lives Matter, okay? Let's get into it. So there are 2 new guys who are joining the villa. Did they announce their names? I don't think they did. Let me go on Love Island's Twitter page to see if they announced it. Okay, so we've got Jay and we have Remy. I'm on Niger. It's a Niger boy. Yes, it's a Niger boy now. So we've got Jay who's joining the villa. If I remember correctly, Jay is, I think he's Italian, so he was basically saying that, you know, he's coming for Davide. Like, Davide's not the only Italian bombshell that there can be. And we also have Remy, and from the accent in the video, Remy sounds like not Nigerian, sorry, his name is Nigerian. It may not even be Nigerian, you know, I could just be saying that. But anyway, he sounds like a Londoner. I think Londoners have very distinctive voices and accents. I'll see if the camera can pick it up. This is Jay. Is it Jay? Yeah, it is. So this is Jay, and Jay is joining the villa tomorrow. And this is Remy. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, those are the 2 new guys who are joining the villa tomorrow. As always, I would love to know your feedback down below. So yeah, I am wishing Afia all the best, because I actually did really like her on the show. But I'd love to I keep saying hair. I'd love to read. I'd love to read you guys' comments below to let me know how you found that episode. Yeah, I think Love Island we're getting there. Yeah, we're definitely getting there, and these reviews are going to keep coming anyway. But overall, it was an okay episode, and we'll definitely be tuning in again tomorrow. So as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, guys. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, I think that's it. yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, please do take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye.